Hello friends! Welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up our horizontal planners for the first week of March. And I've got this washi tape here ready to go from Daiso, as well as this Tombow marker I may use, and these sticker books which I'll pull from. So this is the first week of the March Plannable Challenge, and this week's theme is Garden Variety. So if you'd like to participate, go ahead and post your spreads up on Instagram using the hashtag PlannableMarch2022. We'd love to see what you can come up with. Okay, let's go ahead and lay down some wax paper to get started. I am thinking I'm going to use this wood grain washi tape I just picked up from Daiso last week actually. And it's this really big like wall washi tape, great for backgrounds. And I thought that if I laid it on its side, I could simulate like layers of dirt in the ground. So we're going to try that. I thought it'd also be good to kind of rip the top and see if I can get that to work as far as looking like dirt, which you'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and try it out with this idea, and we'll start down here, lay some in, and grab out the stickers I think I'm going to use here from the gardening sticker book and see if I can get the effect that I'm looking for with the washi and the stickers. So I'm picking out the stickers that look like vegetables growing in the ground. So there's some above the ground and some that is below the ground. That's the idea. And I'm pulling out a couple just to kind of sample here on the spread to see if I can get that effect going. One thing I noticed is that there's not as many as I thought that there were in here that are both clear stickers and the kind of vegetables that grow below ground. I looked through the book and I saw that maybe 3 of them would work in the idea I have. So we'll start with this. This is garlic that I have here on the spread. And then I figured I could do the radishes and then maybe, I think it's an onion. That's the purple one that is the last. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like an onion to me, like a purple onion. Carrots would be great, but those carrots are paper stickers in here, so I don't know if I can make that work. And I kind of flipped through the rest just to see if I missed anything, but really that's it that I got to work with. So we're going to try to spread them around the spread and get the idea going if I can. I thought that maybe I could layer these bok choy leaves together and try to create more like a head of bok choy, but that did not turn out how I wanted. So trying some other things. I got the string beans, but those all grow kind of above the ground. Same with the tomatoes. And I'm just trying to layer, see if I can maybe get the look I'm looking for, but in the end I really it just didn't work with any other vegetables that I had in my disposal here in this book. So we'll stick with these 3 for now, and I'll go ahead and cut out the rest of the little dirt patches that I think I'm going to use. There was some black marks on this washi when I bought it, which is kind of a bummer, so I'm going to cut around those and only use the ones that are a little bit cleaner. And I'm trying to rip the sky, but not rip too deep in. It's a pretty delicate process. So I actually use my scissors for a few little areas just to kind of clean it up. And we will go ahead and try this here on the left-hand side with the radishes. And I thought about doing them all the way across the day, but I think it'll just take up too much room. So we're going to do it in little sections so that I have that functionality still available to me on the spread itself. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get this ripped the way I envision it. We'll see. Just trying all these little extra pieces, and I'm like, yeah, no, we're not going to end up using those. So put those away, and then trim this guy out for the last one here for the onions. So for the garlic, I don't know if you saw, I actually trimmed the middle one down a little bit so I would have some height variation since they're all the same height. And I think that worked out really good. It gave you the sense that there's a little bit of a difference between them. And I'll do the same for the onions as well. Just going to cut down the stalk a little bit, give a little bit of a shorter one here, and then I'm also going to trim this guy a little bit on the edge just so it looks slightly different than the other ones at the top. So that looks good. And then for the radishes, I will cut off some of the top leaves on them. That way I can fit them closer together and then also, again, create that variation that I'm looking for so they don't look all exactly the same. And we'll just layer in that extra leaf here. That looks pretty good. Just make a small adjustment there. But overall, I think that really gave me the variation of effect that I was looking for. And I was going to put what they were right next to them with the stickers, but I was not finding the onion one that I needed. It's in a paper version, which I didn't really want to bring in paper stickers, so decided against that. And we'll just stick with what we have there on the spread and go into the color story book I pulled to see if I can find some other items for decor and give a little bit more interest to the spread. So I found this quote that I really like. I like the bold black print, and it says you gotta nourish to flourish, so that one I thought worked well with the whole vegetable gardening theme. And so now I'm just looking for quotes that kind of have a similar look to them so that I could keep that consistency of font all the way across the spread. This one I just need to make an adjustment so I could fit in this quote right up against the garlic there. I kind of like having it slightly overlapped on top of the dirt patch. Kind of makes it all feel like one big thing. And now I'm in my pressed floral sticker book, just looking to see if I can find some other items for the spread. I pulled it because I thought that the green boxes would work well here in this theme, but the green actually isn't quite right. So I end up not using the pressed floral sticker book, and I am now looking at my Rainbow Mega sticker book for some green boxes, and finally decide on my Colorful Boxes sticker book with the monthly sized boxes, and we'll hopefully be able to pull those in. For some reason, this sheet came uncut, so I've been cutting the boxes out myself and found these two larger boxes that I thought I might be able to work in here. I also found a few more green boxes in here that I thought were a good match for the green colors in the stickers there on the sheet. So we'll try to spread those around and use those for some focus boxes as we go through. I am going to try to bring in some of these bigger boxes as well. Some of these days are going to be a little bit shy on decor, so Just keeping that in mind as I spread things around. The bigger boxes are going to go mostly on the days where there's no decor there. And I'm bringing in all of the green boxes I have here in this book. The ones that match in color, that is. And now I am going into my washi stash because I still feel like we need some more color spread around a bit here. And still moving things around as well, deciding on which boxes I want where. And those bigger boxes just now aren't really working for me, so I'll put those back, see if there's any other boxes that I need. And I found 2 more green, which will kind of complete that, I think. Let's just see if I can find anything else I want to bring in any of these other sticker books. I decided that I really feel like there needs to be a 4th area of something here in the bottom, just for balance and for color. So I'm going to make another little patch of dirt, if you will, and figure out how I'll make that work here in a second. And I've laid that in, and I thought, well, maybe I could use some of the leaves there, but then I remembered I was doing more of a above and below ground look. And then I got the bright idea to check my food sticker book to see if I could find any other vegetables that would work. And luckily I had 2 stickers of carrots that I could bring in here. Not quite as big as the other ones, but I think I can make it work. They're a little bit short, or the dirt is a little bit short for the carrots to have them all kind of submerged in the ground. So I was thinking about making it bigger, but even the bigger pieces that I created really just wasn't enough. So I decided to just go with it as is. And again, to create some variation, I'm going to cut up the second one and try to move things around a little bit, trim out some of the carrots so they're a little bit shorter, have a little bit different angle, change the tops, move those over a bit. And I like that. I think that looks a little bit more natural. And okay, I think we're pretty close. I still feel like I need some washi or some more color spread around a little bit. So I'm trying out these 2 washis I have here from my stash, but I think a nice skinny washi with the pattern will work better. So I pulled out this diagonal green washi that I had in my stash that I liked, and gave a little bit of pattern like I said, and again spread around that green color, which I really liked. And I think that'll do it. So let's go ahead and start moving things over. I'm going to start with these radishes here, moving those and the quote, just kind of making some small adjustments as I lay them in. And then again, adding in that washi for a little pop of green there. And I'll move over these monthly boxes. And then I remembered that I didn't find anything to cover that kind of bent in corner. So I went back into the gardening book and found some stickers there. That head of lettuce I think will work perfectly to cover up that kind of bent corner. And here I will kind of fix this washi. I just didn't feel like, building out another washi dirt patch, so I just married those two edges together to make it work, and am moving over the rest of the stickers now. Going back through, seeing if there's anything else I want to use for the other box, and just decided to keep with that lettuce designed sticker. I think it's just a perfect size. And now I'm moving over the onions. Those look good. I'll move over this quote next. And the box there. I'm going to trim this washi just a little bit so it's not so close to the edge of the quote. And I'll drop in this other pieces here on the right hand side. And finish it off with some washi. And finally, the boxes on Friday and the washi above it. Okay, so I think that looks really good. I'm going to just go ahead and add in my checklist now using that Tombow marker. And once I'm done with that, you guys, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye!